On this episode of Laurel Board of Trade, check out the local haunted attraction that has attendees saying 10 out of 10 won't do it again.
Valentine's Day, you can't speak enough about. I mean, that we've
that's a
been
lot of
told
fun.
is one of our premier events.
Plus, King Kong ain't got nothing on this local theater company.
Our last show for the season is called Kong's Night Out. It's a very funny comedy. If you're into laughing, definitely come and see this. It is definitely funny. And our person that's in charge of props built a big Kong hand that actually works.
All that and more next.
Hey everyone, and thanks for tuning in. This is Around Town with the Laurel Board of Trade, where we shine a spotlight on some of the amazing local businesses and charitable organizations in our community. I'm your host, Mike Mondy, real estate consultant with Keller Williams Realty Center, and I'm also one of the directors for the Laurel Board of Trade. Thanks for joining us today. Now today, I'm here with Charlene Blankenship and Chris Smith from the Laurel House of Horror, Maryland's premier indoor haunted attraction, delivering heart-pounding scares and immersive seasonal experiences right here in Laurel. Welcome, guys, and thanks for being with us today.
Thank you. Thanks for having us.
My pleasure. Well, tell the audience, how did the Laurel House of Horrors come to exist?
It started with my husband. He came home from doing an inspection on another haunted house. He's a firefighter with Howard County. And he said, Jar, let's open a haunted house. I said, let's do a what? And so literally that year, he had put a Facebook page and put Laurel Haunt, and his phone number was attached, and he started getting phone calls. And he comes back to me and says, we're getting people calling us about our haunted house that we don't even have yet. So it kind of started there. We found the old movie theater as we were searching for property, and it was already just built-in scary. You know, it had been abandoned for so many years. You know, it's got a lot of history. It is haunted. So right away we knew this was the spot, and that's where we started. Started with Firehouse Run and continued from there into our years of now 11 years.
Wow, 11 years.
Yeah.
So tell us, what do you guys enjoy the most about bringing this attraction to the community?
Oh, the scare.
Yeah.
The scare 100%.
Scare factor, the community, you know, the engagement. It's become its own entity. It really has become way bigger. You know, it started out with Rich and I. Rich, of course, passed away in 2021 from cancer, fire-related. And so Chris came in soon after that to kind of help me figure all this out, because it's a lot to manage. As he was saying, you know, it's a pretty big community just within the haunted house family. You know, we have as many as 70 to 100 people running the operation a night. Wow. So that's a lot, and it's a lot to manage. And I'm really glad and thankful that he was able to step in. He knew Rich as well, and he was busy with other projects while Rich and I were starting the haunt, and there was consideration even back when for him to be a part of our haunt then, and then now he is, and so thank goodness for that. And so that expanded with the haunt family, expanded with the community of Laurel, the Firehouse family, you know, where it's spreading to just other states and people knowing about us. It's just become way bigger than we ever saw it becoming.
Oh, that's awesome. So obviously, you guys have been around for a while. I'm sure there's, it's not been without challenges. What would you guys say might be maybe one of those bigger challenges that you guys faced?
I don't know. It's a big production. Okay, I mean, this is a show. As we said, there could be upwards on some of our busy nights of 100 people, 100 moving parts, 100 different personalities, 100 different people doing 100 different pieces of the show. We take great pride in our show. Other industry people come to our haunt to learn from our makeup people, learn from some of our scare actors, request our scare actors to travel to help improve other shows. Very humbly, and again, I was a little bit new to the industry when I got here. It's very apparent that Laurel is a leader in the haunt industry.
Wow.
Yeah, so much so that we were actually on a haunt tour last year. Was it last year? It was last April that they put us on a tour. So that means, respectively, in the community of the haunted house industry, you can't even get on a tour unless you've been around 10 years, you've earned a certain status level, you've worked hard with your art, and really have a great, show that has been brought out into the community and is doing what it is.
So to explain that a little more, that's an industry show. That means all of your peers up and down the East Coast coming to your haunt to come and,
Well,
to
really,
be honest
all
with
over
you,
the United States, actually.
all over the United
Yeah.
States.
That's a big deal.
To come in, to be honest with you, critique, see what's good, see what's bad, see what you do versus what they do. And, as we travel and, we do go see other haunts, it's funny. Imitation is the sincerest form of flattery a lot of times, we'll say that.
Yeah, that was unexpected as well. And that even started, to add to that, mom and pop. We're very mom and pop. We didn't have a lot of money. So I would say always, having the revenue to keep up literally with the other haunts and also to expand your business every year. All the operations levels and the liability levels, all of that comes into play. But that all leads into kind of us getting to the place where we're at today is like amazing. And in so many respects. And Rich, started with all that. Him coming in has taken a whole new level because he's also already a business guy. So that was another thing that got us on track even more and kind of catapulted us along with our art and the conglomeration of our characters with other characters from other haunts, becoming friends and learning from each other, and then also doing workshops and teaching them. So that's been great.
Okay. Well, bring us into the present. What's next for Laurel House of Horror? Like, what's coming up?
Well, that's very, very interesting. We do have plans to expand the offering a little bit more during the year. I don't think we can go into some of it right now, but it will be very scary and exciting. We can assure you that.
Very immersive. We're much more immersive now. We have a light show that there's only one, as far as I know, in the industry, there's only one other haunted house doing kind of the light show that we do, synchronized to the music. We do holiday haunts. We do Christmas and Valentine's. We do one.
Valentine's Day, you can't speak enough about. I mean, that we've
that's a
been
lot of
told
fun.
is one of our premier events.
That's my shirt. This is the Valentine shirt.
Yes, it is. In the theme changes, so that one thing we can't impress enough. If you've come to see us once, don't think you've seen it all, because we regularly
switch it up.
40% of the haunt changes every year.
Oh, wow.
So just because you went last year doesn't mean you're going to even recognize where you are this year. So the next events are Christmas and Valentine's Day. But hey, this is our Super Bowl right now. We're excited about Halloween.
Yeah, we're really excited. And 4th of July we did this year too, which was new, and that went really well. So we'll do that again.
One thing I have to plug, I was told I had to. We are doing a Scare for Tots drive up till the 15th of this month. Any lightly used or obviously brand new costume can be donated. There will be a discount ticket given in exchange for those donations. And those donations will be distributed in the Laurel community for Halloween costumes for the community.
And that originated with Rich and I. In the beginning, there were children in the community who didn't have enough money for costumes to wear for their parade at school. Okay. And we started then trying to contribute and helping. And we want to continue that, especially in Rich's memory as well.
Okay. Well, that kind of leads me into the next thing I wanted to ask you guys is, what do you like most about being a member of the Laurel community specifically?
The people. I really love, I live in the historic district. Everybody really comes together, helps each other out. Literally, I just learned this yesterday. Somebody was dropping, and they're actually good pieces, to our haunted house decorations and putting them at our back door, and some of them are very good, and we've been able to use them. And just the care, the thought when we say, hey, we're trying to do this to help someone in the community, or somebody needs just like Firehouse, we always try to help each other out. Laurel has that community here, and we very much appreciate and love how the receiving, the welcome, and the help with everybody in the whole area. Yeah.
I agree. Well, tell us, kind of in closing here, tell our audience, what's the best way that they can either learn more about Laurel House of Horror or connect with you guys?
We are located at 935 Fairlawn Avenue, Laurel, Maryland, right in the shopping center where Giant and Chuck E. Cheese are, down in the cornermost. So we're in the courtyard. A lot of people have trouble locating us, but we are down in the cornermost where the old movie theater is located. You can reach us online at laurelhaunt.com, on Facebook, Laurel's House of Horror. That's also on TikTok, and pretty much all our social medias are Laurel's House of Horror, and our Gmail at laurelhaunt@gmail.com.
But more so, come out on an event night. If you have any questions, our courtyard situation and our ready room situation, if you can't feel the electricity coming off of it, then
it's pretty immersive. Even more so this year. We've really worked hard at perfecting everything, and we continue to work hard, and we hold ourselves to a certain level that we want to be putting out new. So that mom and pop that we started with a low budget has become and has to be a higher budget, but it's still in-house, and that's where we are original and continue to be original.
Well, that's awesome. Well, Charlene, Chris, thank you so much for joining us today, sharing with us about Laurel's House of Horror. Next up, we'll be talking with another Laurel Board of Trade member, John Cusumano of UpStage Artists Community Theater.
Good afternoon, everyone. We're about to get started. I just want to say happy anniversary to the Laurel Multi-Service Center.
Well, for me, personally, I was on house earlier this year, and I was able to come here and, get some of the services that I really needed.
It's amazing how people are coming alive because of the beacon of hope that the Multi-Service Center has provided, and I'm pleased that we've been able to be a part of that.
Hey everyone, and thanks for tuning in. This is Around Town with the Laurel Board of Trade, where we shine a spotlight on some of the amazing local businesses and charitable organizations in our community. I am your host, Mike Mondy, real estate consultant with Keller Williams Realty Center, and I'm also one of the directors for the Laurel Board of Trade. Thanks so much for joining us today. Now today, I'm here with John Cusumano of UpStage Artists, a community theater in Beltsville that makes live performance accessible to everyone, bringing people together through inclusive productions and local talent. Welcome, John, and thanks for being with us today.
Thanks for having me, Mike.
My pleasure. Well, tell us about UpStage. How did UpStage Artists come to exist?
UpStage Artists was originally formed by 5 friends, me being one of them, and we were going to be on the board of another theater company, and it didn't pan out, so we decided to go off on our own. And UpStage Artists is now in existence for 7 years. We started in July of 2019.
Okay, all right. Well, tell us about the work that you do with UpStage and kind of what personally drives you to do that work.
Well, first off, I'm the president of UpStage now. The previous president had stepped down, so I was the vice president, so now I'm the president of the group. I started 35 years ago in acting, and then formed my own theater company in Pennsylvania, Over the Edge Productions, and I had that company for 7.5 years, and then now I'm with UpStage.
Okay.
So what we do is we provide affordable shows so everybody can enjoy theater, and we accept everybody in our group. We've had a blind man in our shows, we've had autistic people in our shows, we have people that never acted before in our shows. So we are open to everybody, and during the curtain speech, I tell everybody, if you want to try acting, we're the group to come to, because we take everybody, and we teach, especially the kids. When we do our kids shows, we teach the kids things about acting and doing performances and how to do a song, and so we try to pass on some knowledge to them.
So tell us, I mean, that definitely certainly makes you guys unique in what it is that you guys do. And all the kinds of different shows that you do. Like, what do you have coming up in the near future that folks might want to know about?
Well, our last show for the season is called Kong's Night Out. It's a very funny comedy. So if you're into laughing, definitely come and see this. It is definitely funny. And our person that's in charge of props, built a big Kong hand that actually works. So when you come out, you'll definitely see this Kong hand. It actually closes because it has to close around one of the actors. So she actually built this big Kong hand for us.
You know, that's enough to get me in there to take a look for sure.
Yeah.
Well, what would you say, just, you know, I know you're a Laurel guy, and what would you say is one of your favorite things about being a member of the community in Laurel?
I like that there's so much to do in Laurel. There really is. I mean, I live in Selborne House, so as you know, that farmer's market is like 2 blocks away from me. And if anybody hasn't gotten there yet, you definitely need to go. It is so much better this year than in previous years. There's so many vendors. If you want fresh fruit and vegetables, definitely check it out. There's a lot of different things. And I could walk. You could walk places in Laurel. You don't need a car. You can actually walk.
Yeah.
So yeah, no, I like living in Laurel. I've lived in Laurel now for 9 years.
Okay. All right. Well, tell us, John, when it comes to UpStage Artists and shows that are coming up, shows in the future, if people want to stay connected with what it is that you guys are doing and what you're putting out into the community, what's the best way for people to find out about you?
Just go to upstageartists.com and all the information is there. Rick is our social media director, and he updates the website as much as possible. Also, our ticket price is still only $10, which is the cheapest price of any theater company. And that's it. We're on all social media, even YouTube. So if you punch in UpStage Artists, you'll see some of our productions on YouTube. Not the whole production, just clips, because we're not allowed to put the whole production on. So, yeah, but that's really it.
John, thank you very much for joining us and sharing with us more about UpStage Artists. It's really been a pleasure. Thank you so much.
Thanks, Mike.
And thank you for joining us today. Now, if you have a business or organization and would like to be featured, please reach out to us because we would love to learn more and shine the spotlight on you. You can send us a message on Facebook, or you can go to our website, laurelboardoftrade.org. Also on our website, you can learn more about the Laurel Board of Trade and all of the many benefits and events that we sponsor, including Main Street Festival, which is always the Saturday before Mother's Day in the spring. We also invite you to join us for business networking every third Thursday of the month, online virtually, and in person once per quarter at one of our member businesses here in Laurel. We have a powerful mix of business leaders that can help expand your network. Well, that's a wrap from the Laurel Board of Trade. Our tagline is small business, big ideas. Now remember, everybody, get out there and shop local, and we will see you next time.